Golden T-Mobile World Championship head-to-head match play qualifying continues. Chubby Cox versus Marc Duchaine. Two of the heavy hitters in all of Golden T-Mobile will take on the back nine of Volcano Palms, my personal favorite as far as head-to-head match play courses are concerned. Hi everyone, I'm Chad Schrump. We are off the tee with a torpedo as it slides on the 10th hole fairway. Marc is out in the fairway. Here is Chubby Cox, Matthew Hansen, Utah's Matt Hansen, trying to get back to Las Vegas, Nevada for the Golden T-Mobile World Championship. June 27th, June 28th at the Palms Hotel and Casino. Here is his shot into this green. That will be good. GSP. How many points? 15,000 great shot points early. Very nice. Up and over the rock, over the lava. Settles in nicely for great shot points. Here is Duchaine. Chubby Cox already on the board with 15,000 points. Marc trying to match. That will be a little bit deep. And that's a putt for eagle. So both players will eagle hole number 10. If we're tied after we're done with this match, we will look at the cards. The player with the most great shot points will win via tiebreaker. Don't really want to win that way, but if that's the route we must go, that is the route we will go. And GSP are very important here. Good opening drive for Marc here on hole 11. And Chubby Cox will do the same. He's out in the fairway. Two different ways to get the same job done. That's a Maniacs from Chubby. And here is old Burger Head himself. Here is Marc. That is peeling to the left a little bit long. That will settle in on the fringe. And that's an easy one for Marc. Here's Chubby Cox. He will also fire in a sniper. That settles down, and that will be an easy birdie as well. Both players will tap in. Both players have been to the Golden T-Mobile World Championships. They are fixtures in that competition, both wanting desperately to get there again. Here is Marc, a full C3, almost to the 3, and that should be on the green or on the fringe. That is a putt. Chubby Cox has caught the rock. This needs to run out some more so we can get a clean shot into this green. This needs to bounce hard. He might be blocked by that hill. Let's look, by that mountain. No, he's fine. He's fine. A whole lot of conjecture over nothing. That was fine. So that is going to be a birdie for Chubby Cox, and Marc should take a lead here, and he does. Big shot from Duchaine. Takes a one-stroke lead on Chubby Cox. We move on to hole 13, par 5. Lots and lots and lots of ways to play this hole. Marc will elect to hit it to the right side of the fairway here. Don't really see where that pin is at. I love going to this location if the pin is on the right side of that bow-tied green. If it's to the left, I like hitting that island on the left. Yep, that is where it is. It is on the right side of this green. That is a straight shot at it. This looks not... Oh, no. Oh, no. That was very close to being absolutely money. Chubby Cox left this a hair short. Not sure if that caught palm fronds or not. But that's a big mistake. Marc goes up and over with a sniper. Marc needs to hit this, or rather Chubby needs to make this chip, and he does not, and it goes off the green, and we have reached a point of critical mass here. Marc is about to run away with this match. Here is Chubby Cox with the chip. He misses again. This is unbelievable. This is not the kind of play you normally see out of the great Matt Hansen. He trails by 4 to Marc Duchaine. Losing to Marc, there's nothing wrong with that. The way this is going down, this is absolutely shocking. Let's see if he can claw his way back in. Marc makes a nice, safe shot. Here's Matt. This is an orbit, and it's coming back to the hole. Should get GSP here. He does. Almost 6,000 points, but that's truly inconsequential at this point. He needs strokes in the worst kind of way. That was a beautiful shot, though. Orbit clears that sand trap, lands just past the pin, backs up a smidge, gets in GSP range. Nicely done. Marc to extend or keep his lead at 4 strokes. He does. Makes his birdie putt. Chubby Cox will knock this in. And we move on to the 15th hole. 4 holes to play. 4-stroke lead for Marc Duchaine. Torpedo out into the fairway for Marc. He will be safe and will have a shot into this par 4. Chubby Cox needs to play the best 4 holes of his entire career to have any shot at getting back into this match, and needs a collapse of some sort from Marc. And with all the holes that Marc has played, would be very surprised to see any kind of collapse at all. There is Marc. Sniper in. That is safe, and that gets the job done. Here is Chubby Cox. Needs to hole something out. That is left, and that will be for birdie. Running out of real estate is one Matthew Hansen. Marc Duchaine holding on to a 4-stroke lead. 3 holes to play. The 3 toughest holes on this course, typically. Here is Marc. Sniper. Just wants to land right here on this fairway. And I think he's actually in that rough. That will be a decision for Marc Duchaine. That might be the kind of break that Matt needs. Try to see what Marc can pull off in a moment, but here is Matt. Takes the high loft driver with an orbits, clears the volcano. This will come back some and settles in, and that's an eagle. Decision time for Marc. It's an HLD. Grabber, does it get over? It bounces, hits the face of the volcano and starts to roll down, and it settles in. That's why it is paramount to hit the fairway when you're going to that leveled surface. Anything off that fairway, it is game on for your opponent. Marc will make this putt. Chubby Cox chips away, takes 1 stroke back from Duchaine. Par 3 chance here. Can Chubby Cox hold this out? 6 wood into a 14-mile-per-hour wind on its way. And he settles in beautifully. 13,000 great shot points for Chubby Cox. Marc needs to plant this in the very back of this green and just get his birdie. But he has no idea at this point Chubby Cox is struggling. Does Marc press here? 6 wood, 99% as well. We saw Chubby was good with that, so Marc will be as well. Yes, sir. A little short of where Chubby landed, but he still gets 6,000 great shot points for his effort. And Marc will carry a 3-stroke lead into a sometimes very difficult 18th hole. These players are used to playing on pro settings. This is expert setting, I believe. Let's see what kind of look we get on 18. See if it's something different than what they're accustomed to. Here is Chubby Cox. We'll take this up over the palm trees. Does this get to the green? It does not. That is a downhill chip. Here's Marc. 310 driver. We'll throw this all the way around, and he is on the green. As long as Marc 2 putts, he's going to win this match. Here is Chubby with his chip. That is deep. With this putt here, Marc Duchaine will move on to the weekly championship match, and he's done it. Marc Duchaine, a beautiful putt on 18. 13 under par. Dominating 4-stroke win over Chubby Cox. Marc Duchaine will play tomorrow for a spot in the World Championship.